replacing the Apex eMotion modules. We have the power, we have backlight, we have the actual display port in, and the video out. We need to undo all those connections. We'll start with the power. We're going to press the button and go ahead and wiggle that out. With the DisplayPort cable, we're going to press the lock on the DisplayPort and wiggle that one out as well. With the video output, there's two black tabs on either side. If you squeeze both those and pull straight out, it will come out easily. And with the backlight, that cable is a little bit tricky. You want to get your nail underneath it to pull it out and kind of pry it out from either angle. Do not pull on the actual little wires themselves, as they are rather fragile. But there, once you got that out, we just get those cables somewhat out of the way, and we got 5 screws to take out. We have 2 screws at the top, 1 in the center right there, and then 2 on the bottom corners. There's our second. These 2 on the bottom can sometimes be gotten easier if you flip the entire monitor over and approach it from the other side of the console. Or if you can get the proper angle, you can take them out from the same exact side. But there's our one in the middle there, right behind our video cable, video output cable. And there's the last screw that holds that on. Now we can take that card out and replace it with our other card. You notice that there is a black card that goes behind the eMotion card. I want to make sure that the shiny side goes toward the actual monitor itself. We can go ahead and put that in place. It kind of goes on the standoffs there. We'll then grab our card and hold that in place while we take a screw with our screwdriver and screw that into place. Now I left this one loose so then I can get a couple others in place first. And once I had a couple of them in place, then I went back and tightened up all those screws. Make sure you don't have any cables riding underneath the card. That's what I'm checking here, as the black and yellow power cable was riding up where the card actually goes. Again, I got the top 2 screws here, and then also the middle, and then I made sure that all 3 of those were tight. The bottom 2, I flipped the entire monitor over and got it from the other side of the screen. So it gives a much better angle. There, I'm just making sure they're tight before I get that, try to get the other screw in. You see that cut there is just me flipping it back and back around. After this, we want to make sure we get our 4 connections back in. So I started with the backlight connection, making sure that is fully seated. Then we have our video connection, which again, you don't want to touch any of those wires or try to pull on them. Just use the 2 black tabs, make sure that that is fully seated on both ends. We have our power connection on this side. There we go. And then finally, the display port cable, which goes into that bottom video slot. And then you're done, and you should be good to go. And that's how you replace your eMotion video cards in your Apex console.